Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys new here on my channel, my name is Alison and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be trying a lot of new makeup that I haven't tried yet, and these are the stuff that I purchased during the VIP sale. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me playing around with the new makeup, applying on my face, and this is the final look here. And if you guys are curious what I use on my face and how I create this look, then let's keep on watching. Okay, so let's start off with the base. I'm gonna use this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and this is something that kind of moist my face and give me that very nice prime effect on my face. And in this video, a lot of stuff I actually got it from Sephora VIP sale, so you might be seeing a lot of stuff that I will be trying out today. It just feels really good after a good spray because it gives you some moist on your face, and it's a primer water, so I feel like this would make my makeup stay a little bit longer. And I know some people say this is like a water and you're paying a lot of money for just water, but I feel like this is something that it kind of moistens my face but not as intense as my Matte Fix Plus. So moving on, I do have some skincare I want to try out. So this is Tatcha eye cream, and in the shade Soft Light, which is a medium shade, and this is not like a concealer necessary cover your under eye circle, but this is something that it adds like an eye cream and it does gives you a little coverage. And they said a little amount, like a rice size amount, it's enough for one eye. So I'm just gonna dot that over my under eye and I'm gonna just blend it. So for this product, I did try it and I still don't know what's my review and how I feel about this product because it does feel moisturized, but I don't know if it's worth the price. And actually, the first time I did try this out with more than a rice size amount, and it actually kind of enhanced my line, so I don't like it for the first try. But I read the instruction, it says rice size amount is enough and you have to make sure you blend it out nicely, and then for the final step you have to kind of tap it in on your under eye. So for this eye cream, I don't think I love it yet, but I don't hate it. And I'm actually thinking to getting a lighter shade instead of the medium shade if I want that lighter effect underneath my eye, because this is definitely, it blends out nicely with my tone, but I want it to be more under eye lighter effect, if that makes sense. So for the primer today, I'll be going with this Bare Minerals Combo Control Milky Face Primer. And this is a very nice consistency. It has that milky finish, and I feel like the texture here is very similar to the Too Faced Hangover Primer, but it's not that hydrating. It doesn't have that really tacky feeling as the Too Faced one, but I still like this for my oily skin. And then for another primer today, I'll be using this ipsa primer, and this is more like a color correcting. I got it from Hong Kong, and I did use this a lot last year during summertime because I purchased it during the summertime, and this is something that it kind of balance out my skin tone, so I apply this around the darker spot, so it kind of correct those really dark spot on my face. It give it a nice complexion, so I like to do this on my nose and my chin area. Okay, so now the base is done, I'm gonna go in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and this is nothing new to you guys. I use this every single day if I have my makeup on. And especially I like to apply this before foundation so that it doesn't mess with my foundation on my under eye area. Okay, so now let's get on to the fun part of this makeup, and for the foundation today, I'll be using this LANCôME Tint Idole Ultra Wear Makeup Sticks. This has a sunscreen of SPF 21 and I'm using the shade 210 Buff. It's a neutral shade. I'm a little nervous, to be honest, because I'm not good with my stick foundation. Usually with my skin texture and my oily skin, I'm not good with that. So we're just gonna start off this with the base. Hopefully this will work on my face. And to buff this out, I'm gonna use my sponge. I typically don't like using a brush. So if you guys watch my foundation review, you guys know I don't like using a brush to blend out my foundation because I do have texture on my face. But I just purchased this Cosmetic brush in number 77. It's an Airbrush full coverage complexion brush, and I heard Kathleen like talk about this and she said this is amazing, and I just want to try it out to kind of welcome me back to the brush application. So I'm gonna do this side of my face with the brush and this side of my face with the sponge. So this is my first time trying this brush out, and I feel like it's very soft. You don't feel like it's kind of going through on your face, and the brush is very soft. I like that feeling. So now on this side, I'm gonna go in with my sponge and see if there's a difference on the coverage. So I feel like overall, to application it looks the same, but with the brush I feel like it gives a little bit more coverage, just a tiny little, you can really tell. So I'm gonna go in more with the stick foundation to see if it can buildable and just kind of cover up my hyperpigmentation. So on this stick foundation, I feel like it's very easy to blend. It doesn't cling to my pores or enhance my pores. And I feel like my skin is getting a lot better. I don't have much texture or active acne. I do have some active acne, but it's not like a huge one. It takes like a month to get it away, but after using Curology, I feel like my skin is getting a lot better for sure. So for concealer today, I'll be trying this KKW concealer. I heard nothing but good things about this concealer and their light under eye powder, like the brightening powder for your under eye, and I purchased that as well because I heard a lot of good things about those two products. And if you guys know me, I don't normally purchase KKW. This is my first purchase from KKW Cosmetic, and I don't really tend to grab to those Kylie Jenner cosmetic line and KKW because I feel like that's just like taking your money away from the brand name. But I want to try this out today because I heard a lot of good things. So I got it in the shade 4 concealer shade, and I'm gonna just put this underneath my eye. So I'm gonna put this on my forehead as well and the bridge of my nose and on my chin area. And as usual, I'm gonna blend this with my damp sponge. And if you guys watch my channel, you guys know I like my Tarte Shape Tape, and that's like a full coverage concealer. And that is like my holy grail, and it's still my holy grail because I can't find anything that is better than that kind of concealer with full coverage finish with something that is good for oily skin. But this one, it does give you a very full coverage. I'm amazed because I don't expect the money spent with giving you that good effect with the KKW Cosmetic. But then I feel like this is kind of pricey as well because you're only getting 0.162 ounce, which is 4.60 gram, and it costs like $18, I think, as I remember. And it's way expensive than what you're getting on other brand. I mean, it's Kim Kardashian brand, so obviously they are taking your money away from the brand name. But I really like this concealer. It does give me a very full coverage, which I like, and I just wish $18 you're getting a lot more product in this tube. Also, I'm glad that I got the right shade. So this is number 4, and it just matched my skin tone perfectly. Okay, moving on to contour, I'm gonna go in with this LANCôME Teen Idol Ultra Stick Foundation. I purchased this. I want to try it out because of Desi Perkins talk about it. And I got it in the shade 420 Bisque. And I feel like this is a little bit warmer than what I thought because this is more like give you some color on your face. And comparing to my favorite contour stick right now, so this is the Fenty Beauty, and this is a lot more like a contour shades, and this is more like a warmer kind of bronzer shade. But Desi said she liked this because it blends very easily and it just kind of warm up your skin tone. And I feel like I need to get another shade, like a darker or a cooler tone shade. But then I'm gonna go in with this and see how it blends and how it works on my skin. So to blend this out, I'm using my Morphe E8 to blend my contour. And definitely I feel like this is more like a bronzer than a contour shades because it's more on a warm tone, but I like it more on a cool tone side for contour. Then I really like how easy it blends with your stick foundation because it's a foundation technically, so it should be easy to blend. And I feel like the shade is slightly too warm, and I feel like I'm putting poo-poo on my face because it's just way too warm. And this is more like a bronzer to me. But don't get me wrong, I do like how it blends and it looks very natural. I just might have to get another shade. I'm gonna go in with my damp sponge to blend out the harsh line on my forehead and my contour just to look more natural to my face. Okay, to set my under eye, I'm gonna go in with my Patrick Starr Crossover MAC. This is the setting powder, and I feel like this shade inside is just perfect for setting your under eye because Patrick Starr is known for setting. So I feel like this is a really good powder specifically for my under eye area, and it feels really smooth on this setting powder. And normally I don't bake, I only just use my damp sponge to put on my setting powder on my eye. So moving on to set my whole face, I'm gonna go in with this Urban Decay Velvetizer, and I actually purchased this when they launched and I only tried once. I don't know why, I just kind of forget about this powder, but this powder is a very finely melt powder, and I can't really tell when I put in my setting powder because I always just inhale all the powder in my mouth. But this is a really good powder because it's finely melt and it's meant to be mixing with your foundation to make it long lasting and matte finish. I'll show you guys what the inside looks like. It's a very fine melt powder. I'm not joking. And when you touch it, it just feels really soft. And when you just apply it on your face, it just feels like a powder on top. It kind of melts your skin. And that is what I feel like, it's so smooth. So I would say this is a really good powder to set your face if you guys do have texture or anything on your face. Okay, so now going back to setting my under eye, I'm gonna go in with this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, and this is only a few bucks. And I think Tati talked about this product and she said this product, it's similar to KKW Brighten Eye Powder, but a lot cheaper with the price. So I want to try this out. I mean, it does set my under eye, but it's not super brightening as the KKW one, but it does the job. If you guys on budget, I'll highly recommend getting this instead of the KKW one. Okay, so now let's move on to the brow product, and I did actually purchase the Hourglass brow pencil during the sale, but I don't want to use it yet because I do have 5 or 6 brow product I have to use it up. I just open it up and I just have to use up before I open a new one. So now I'm going with my old Tom Ford Beauty brow sculptor pencil in the 02 tube, and this is actually the shade that I got when I have my hair dyed fully, but I know it's very long time and I don't know if the shade is still match me, but I know that it's drying out, so I have to use it up for now. Okay, so now the brow is done and I'm gonna go in with the brow gel. This is something that I got it from BoxyCharm last month, and I really like this one because it has a very tiny little spoolie and it's just really perfect for my tiny little hair on my brow. Oh no. And now let's move on to the eye, and I purchased this during the sale. This is the Metallic Touch in Soul, and this is High Shine Bouncy Cream Shadow Palette. It comes in 6 shades. I really hate the packaging. It feels really cheap, like a drugstore product. It's plastic and you hear that noise. It's just really plastic and you're paying $42 or $45 for this eyeshadow palette, but what inside is really matter. So we're gonna try this out today. So for the base color, I'm gonna go in with my Model's Own Barely There #2 eyeshadow palette because it's more like a natural and it does have all the shades that I need. And obviously this is more like a more high shine color as it says on the palette. So I'm gonna mix these two on my eye. So this is what the Model's Own eyeshadow palette looks like, and it's a very nice color range and it's blendable. I really like this. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here for the base. If you guys are looking for a more affordable eyeshadow palette, I would say definitely go with this shades and this palette. I'm just gonna blend this all over my eye area, just give it a very nice base. And for my crease color, I'm just going with this shade. So for the lid, I'm gonna go in with this shade. It's called Mystic Tonight, and this is what the shade looks like on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna dab it on my lid. So I would say this is not as intense as the Stila glitter eyeshadow, but this is definitely more intense than my usual eyeshadow palette. For outer corner, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Okay, so for my inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this lightest shade on this palette. I'm gonna go in with my flat brush and see if it picks up the product. And I'm gonna apply this on my inner corner. And I'm gonna bring it up a little on my lid just to connect the area. And I'm surprised the brush, it does pick up the product. But I feel like with the finger, you can get a little bit more pigmented on the application. So for my nose contour, I'm gonna go in with my Too Cool for School bronzer, and this is what the inside looks like. This is a Korean brand, and I just used the middle shade right here and just contour my nose. So now let's move on to contour and blush before I finish up my eye. So I'm using this Tarte High Performance Naturals set right here. So this is a set that I purchased during the sale, and it's $12 in the set Clay Click. So this is what the name of it. So in the set you get 3 little sample size. So this is a blush, this is the bronzer, and this is a mascara, and it's just perfect for me because I never use a product, and sample size is just a way to go to try everything out to see if you like it. So this is a bronzer I want to try out, and mainly this is why I purchased this set. This is a Park Avenue Princess bronzer. I heard a lot of good things about it, so now I'm really excited to try this out. So I'm gonna go in with my Sonia Cachet brush and just to get this product out. Ooh, yes, I like the color. Bronzer is my life. You guys watch me for a while. I can go with bronzer without blush because it just kind of shape your face in a smaller size. So I do like this bronzer, and I really like how the color looks on me, and it kind of reshape my face in the same way. And for blush, this is in the shade Harmony, and this is their really popular Amazonia 12 Hours Clay blush. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Y4 blush brush and see. Ooh, it's very dusty. It does looks very natural. It's not too peachy or pink. I do like it because I really like more on the corals or peachy side of blush, but this is just perfectly, it matched perfect with the bronzer. I feel like it's just very natural finish. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my face before applying my eye makeup, and I'm gonna go in with my MAC Fix Plus to set all this powder on my face. So for eyeliner, I don't have anything new. I'm just gonna go with my Maybelline HyperSharp liner and my Pixie Whaley Home Crossover eyeliner. And I like to use this Maybelline to kind of shade out my eyeliner shape, and then I'm gonna go in with my Pixie to fill in the gap. So for the mascara, I'm gonna go in with the set. It comes with this mascara. This is Tarte Gifted mascara, and I'm nervous because I'm really picky about mascara. I mean, my eye really picky about mascara because I do have very oily eyelid, and usually a lot of mascara just trace underneath my under eye. First of all, I don't like the application, the bristle. It's really irritating my eye because it's more on the hard size. It's like really rough. So the mascara, it was just okay. I don't like the bristle. It's just a little bit too harsh for my eye. So now let's move on to the eyelashes. I'm gonna go in with the Velour Would I Lie eyelashes, and this is like a no trim, no measurement, no eyeliner, no drama kind of eyelashes. They promote it with something that it says effortless because you don't have to trim this, and let's see if it's true. So Velour is more of a eyelashes with a thicker band, but then you can use it out more than 20 times, I believe. I heard someone said you can use it up to 20 times. So now let's see if this would match my size. Yep, that's right. I just put it on without the glue, and definitely it's more dramatic, but you don't have to trim it and measure it and wasting your time while you're in rush. Okay, moving on to the highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Artist Couture. This is in the shade La Peach, and this is a crossover with Jackie. And when this came out, I was just really excited because I want to get my hands on this for a very long time, and Sephora has it, and I just went over and purchased it. I'm just gonna put this on the high points of my cheek. It's more like a peachy champagne shade. And before knowing Jackie crossover artists, and I actually received some of their highlighter from Boxy Charm, and I do like it. And look at that glow. It's so gorgeous, not too in your face, but you can tell there's highlight on. Oh my god, guys, I was meant to try this Givenchy #1 Prince Libre setting powder, and I don't know why I just went over and used this Urban Decay. I tried this once and I do like it. It feels like it's more suitable for oily skin, and it does really set my face more on the brighter side because this has 4 different color. It's more like a color correcting. It does have the blue, the purple, and the green inside, so you're supposed to shake it up and mix those color together. And I really like this setting powder. I meant to try this in this video, but I don't know why I just went over with the Urban Decay because I haven't tried it for a long time, but I do like this product. I do also want to try this NARS Wanted palette too. This is the cheek palette, and I haven't tried it on my face yet. I just swatch it, but this is more on the spring summer kind of color. I think I'm gonna go in with, I don't know, should I go with this shade? It looks intense in the pen, but then when you swatch it, it's not that crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this brush from Morphe, and it doesn't have the number. I got it from a set. So I'm gonna use this color. This is in the shade Penthouse, I believe. So I'm gonna dab this and apply. Do you guys see this shade? It just looks like you have a cup of wine. It just kind of brings up the color on your face because it's very natural. Yeah, it's something that I don't have it in my collection. I don't have this color because when I see the pen, I definitely am not gonna purchase this because it looks intense. But when you swatch it, I just knew this is the color that I will use it more during the summer and springtime. Okay, so last step on my face, I'm gonna try this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. I did hear a lot of good reviews on Sephora website, but I don't know if I like it. So this basically you just go over your face for the very last step. It kind of blurs out the imperfection and makes it look like a diffuse looking on your face. If you guys have tried this, you guys like it, comments down below because I don't see much of a difference. It does kind of lighten up my complexion and it blurs out my face a little bit more, but I don't see a huge difference. And for the price range, I feel like this is a lot expensive. Also, I think I found a dupe on this product from drugstore, but it's just a different color. But for the price range, $48, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. The last but not least, we're going in for the lips. This is the Tom Ford Lip Lacquer in the shade 01 Universal Appeal. And I do see this product has been out of stock on Sephora.com for a while. So this is what the shade looks like. Okay, so for the setting spray, I'm gonna go in for the last step with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. And I have the white bottle before, and this is a new version for a matte finish. I'm just gonna apply this on the center of my face because that's where I get very oily. So I'm gonna do a few spreads. And that's it. Okay guys, so this is the final look of me trying a new makeup product on my face. If you guys do enjoy watching this video and also enjoy me applying new makeup on my face, please give me a thumbs up and also don't forget to subscribe down below. Also click that ring bell button to get notification whenever I upload a new video so you'll be the first to watch my video. And also thanks for your time watching my video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!